Hello everybody and welcome for a quick look around the hull in close-up and underneath this Princess 35 ashore at Eastbourne. So we'll have a quick look around the underside and the hull and to give you an idea of her condition and what you think she might be like. So we're being really clear about some damage to this boat. We'll get to that very shortly, but we'll start around the stern of the boat. So here we are at the port quarter. We can see the port engine exhaust, we can see the swim platform. Obviously there's some cleaning needed here, but all looks like it's there. We can see we've got rubbing strake around the swim platform too, and we've got a safety ladder there too, or a boarding ladder, whatever you'd like to call it. And just dropping down underneath, you can see we have got two trim tabs intact with relatively untouched anodes there, really, by the looks of it. If I just come down a little bit further, we can get a closer look at the port rudder and the port propeller. There we go, and we can see the port P bracket and the shaft protruding through the stern seal there. And again, quite an untouched anode underneath on the port side here. So there's a view along the underside on the port side, and we'll go for a closer look at that in a few minutes, but I'll just take you around the periphery of the boat. So we can see that we have got anti-foul here. We've got this looks like a painted stripe to me, and I think this is also painted, so it looks like two painted stripes rather than vinyl. And as we make our way up towards the front of the boat, we can just see the hull, some dull areas here, so could do with a bit of a buffing if you want to make it look really lovely. We've got some skin fittings here, obviously, and that brings us nicely around to the bow area. And at the bow, I'll just drop down and allow you to have a look along the underside. There we go. And we'll return via the starboard side. So we can see we've got spray rails all the way along the underside by the looks of it. And this side's a little bit sunnier, so we can see just a little bit better how things are. I mean, this anti-foul would do with being renovated, etc. I can see there's more than one layer there, and some of it's just come away there, so it needs a bit of a rubbing down and a sorting out. Again, we can see the continuation of the painted blue and red lines there, a little bit more flaking. And again, you can probably, hopefully, appreciate the buffing that would be needed to bring her up to a nice shiny gel coat. And that brings us down to the starboard quarter. Again, there's the swim ladder for you. Just have a slightly better look. There we go. And starboard trim tab and anode. And if we just drop down again to look at the starboard shaft gear. So we've got the propeller, P bracket, sorry, the prop shaft and P bracket, and the three-bladed prop, and the rudder on the starboard side. So what I'm going to do now is, so this boat had a bit of an unfortunate accident with a transporter, resulting in a bit of a puncture underneath, which is something that everybody will want to talk about. And I'll just locate it, just excuse the camera work, and I'm just going to lie down underneath to give you an idea. So we're facing to aft there, and if I just look up, you can see this area here underneath, and it looks to me, and now this all needs to be confirmed by a surveyor, please, so please don't take any of my critique or me telling you what's wrong, but you can see straight away along here we've got flaking gel coat all the way, flaking anti-foul all the way around here. So something here has moved, and you can see indeed it looks like we have an area here. I can see cracking all the way around here, so we've probably got some area of I think probably almost a fair square of fracture there, where something has punched up through the hull, and indeed you can still see drips of water coming out of there where something inside is dripping outside. So this whole area here is going to need, in my eyes, it's all going to need chopping out and replacing professionally, so that you might like to take that into account. So that's just to give you an idea, and just for scale, here's my hand. There we go. So it's probably a good 6 inches by 4 inches area, maybe slightly larger than that is the area that you're looking at. But obviously we can see trailing cracks just emanating away from the edges there as well. So it may well be that a much larger patch has to be taken away. So I hope that gives you a good idea. Thanks for watching. Lots more pictures and videos and virtual reality at boatshedbrighton.com. Have a great day.